the best time of the year. Days are getting warmer, and we're under 10 games, and obviously we've been playing well as of late. Some big games coming up, especially against teams above us in the standings. So it's really, I think it was valuable to get a couple days off, get away, get healthy, and we're excited to get back at it.
Talk to a couple vets. How much do you lean on the vets in a time like this point in this season?
Vets are, your leadership core is huge. I think on any successful team you need, and that's not just the captains, but guys that have been around, kind of calm the waters and keep focus and perspective. And guys have done an outstanding job with Mitchell, Stanton, Conley, even with Delio when he was here, and some of the younger players too. Guys have done a really good job.
Seen a little bit of a change in the schedule now. You're going right back into 4 games in 5 days with just the snowstorm going through Winnipeg. It was already a busy finish to the season. It seems like it's getting even crazier. At a key time, how do you approach it as a coaching staff, knowing that, we're already playing a lot of hockey in a short amount of time. It seems like it's even more compressed.
Yeah, no time to feel sorry for yourself. I think when teams handle adversity and stuff like this that comes out of left field, they handle it correctly. It makes you better. So it's going to be a lot easier than the travel out west. Up to Winnipeg, but no time to feel sorry for yourself. We're really excited to play some games.
Is it kind of strange to have this kind of travel schedule going out west so late into the season, then you have to go up, north of the border, and then you're not really playing a whole lot of Iowas or Grand Rapids, closer to home at this time of the year? Yeah,
you kind of get used to playing your division opponents, but I think the guys, it was nice to get out of the division and see some teams we haven't seen. And go on the road. I think a lot of teams gel and they grow on the road, and it felt great going out west in some warmer weather. Obviously, it was taxing. I wasn't playing, so the guys 4 and 5, but they handled that really well. And Manitoba's going to be a great test. We went there a couple months ago, and they got us both games. So we're excited to see where we measure up.
With Regula up, Ian Mitchell out, how much stress does that put on the defense on this team?
I don't think stress. I think it's opportunity for other guys to step in. We've had Cliff Watson's very good depth defenseman that comes in. He gives us solid minutes, and he gives Ryan Stanton, obviously Stanton's been around. But guys have done it all year. They've rose to the challenge. It's not going to be the last time that we lose guys, whether it's injuries or call-ups. Guys have done a really good job staying in the now and worrying about who's here.
Is depth a big key for this team right now?
Depth's key to every team. Yeah, you see the shuffling, especially the longer the season goes. I thought our last game, that was one of the best games our fourth line played. You see how valuable, and the top 2 lines aren't clicking to get contributions from our bottom 6 forwards. It's huge. Yeah.
Let's get your take on how Kendall has fit into this coaching staff.
Yeah, Kendall's great. Yeah, she's come around a lot recently. I think because her tournament's done or whatever, her games. But she's outstanding. Such a great human, very, very good quality people. That I think they've done a good job surrounding these players around. And Kendall is right up at the top. She's.
What does she do well out there that you've seen?
Well, I think her experience. She's very humble. You wouldn't guess it when you meet her with all her accolades and where she's been, but. She can relate. I think her vision of the game, and you talk about the little things that matter, from a forward's perspective, she's fun to talk to, and you can tell right off the bat that she knows what she's talking about. She's very experienced.
Does she connect with the guys?
Yeah, of course. I think we all coaches connect in different ways. She's not here every day, so it's a little different when our skilled coaches come in. I think that's valuable. She comes in and she's obviously, last one off the ice today, and the guys enjoy having her around.
Garrett Mitchell just signed his extension today. Can you kind of give us a sense of his value to this team with the leadership that he brings?
Yeah, it's awesome to see. I was telling the guys last week, if you look back at Mitchie's career, and I think our younger guys would appreciate this as they get older, from to start off the American League and played a game in the NHL, went to Europe, came back, and that's really tough to get back to the American League. Mitchie went back to the ECHL, and now he's going on, extended his career again. It just speaks volumes to his character, and there's a reason why he's, the backbone of this team. We're thrilled that happened.
For you, getting a chance to be on the bench in a playoff run, how different is it from being on the player side compared to the coaching side, getting these guys ready for what could be a long, spring here in the postseason?
Yeah, there's some similarities. Obviously, you're playing it's different. The juices are flowing a little different, and you get yeah. But like I said earlier, it's the best time of the year. Teams, your opponents are playing well. You're playing well. It's the little plays, but yeah, it's the best time of the year. Yeah, you look forward to these moments.
And you mentioned Manitoba, obviously, going there this weekend. There's still a possibility of getting up into that third place, spot where you don't have to play that extra playoff series. What's it going to take to make sure that you get these wins this weekend and keep this ball rolling here?
Yeah, not get or ahead of ourselves. Just one game at a time. I think it's human nature to look at the standings and watch what Milwaukee's doing or Manitoba. I think when we've had success, we are really good at focusing on the next shift and the next game, and we have to do that, especially playing good teams like Manitoba. Can't get ahead of yourself.